It's gonna be the Bleed Arcane build. I know there's a lot of them out there, but this one has to be the one with the most DPS in the game, like automatic. There's nothing else I've seen that could beat this. So first thing, you want to have the Scavengers Occult Curve Sword. You can either get your friend to drop you one of these, because you can only get one of these per playthrough, or you could sub one of these out for maybe the Bandit's Curve Sword, or another curve sword with bleeding coming naturally. The reason I'm not putting bleed on the curved sword is because it comes naturally with bleed loss buildup. So yeah, I would get more bleed loss buildup if I infuse this with bleed, but then I will lose physical damage. If you have high enough arcane and occult scales with arcane, then you can get a lot more physical damage and you can still get the blood loss buildup, especially since we're going to throw on the Seppuku Ash of War on the Scavengers Occult curve swords. So when you get the Seppuku, you want to duplicate it, put it on whatever's the other curve sword you want to use, and if you have a friend to drop you the Scavengers curve sword, then put it on that one too. The Bloody Healers is my backup weapon. This one is not really that important. This is personal preference. Whatever you want to put in this slot doesn't really matter. I just like to pull it out sometimes to get a quick thrust on PvP. The same thing with the shield. I just have Golden Parry on a regular shield that blocks 100% physical. I just have that really so I could just pull it out to parry people real quick. But it's up to you if you want to use a shield or not. Me personally though, I like to have the pulley crossbow. Especially for PvP, if you get some sleep darts, right there, the sleep bone darts. If you could get all 3 of these in a row, you could put your enemy to sleep, and then you could just pull out your Scavenger Curve Sword and run up on them, hit them with the 2-hit combo right there. Moving on to the armor pieces, we of course have the white mask, and if you don't know the white mask, basically it makes it so when there's blood loss nearby, you get a damage boost. Raptor's Black Feathers chest piece, you get the boost for the jump attacks, and for these weapons you're gonna do a lot of jumping attacks. And then the arms and the legs is whatever you prefer. I just have this for the swag. Moving on to the talismans. This first slot right here is gonna be your interchangeable slot. When your HP is at maximum and you already touched the bonfire or the site of grace, you could throw on the ritual sword talisman. Raises attack power when HP is at maximum. But if you're doing PvP and you're killing little mobs and stuff and you want to keep your health at max, you want to switch this out for the Taker's Cameo. Restores HP upon defeating enemies. Or if you're using something else that's not the Scavenger's Curve Sword and using something that you're going to be using the regular Ash of War that does damage, you want to throw on this. Or if you're killing mobs, you could use your skills a lot more often if you have this on, the Carrion Filigree Crest. And you want to switch between the Taker's Cameo and the Ritual Sword Talisman. So now for the second slot, you want to have the Lord of Blood's Exaltation. With this one, it increases attack power with the blood loss, similar to the white mask. Whenever there's blood loss nearby, it increases your attack power. The Rotten Wing Sword Insignia. This greatly raises attack power with successive attacks, and we're going to be doing a lot of attacks with these swords. And the Claw Talisman, so we can get the extra boost to jump attacks. So it stacks with the Raptor's Black Feathers. It does the same thing and it stacks together, so we're going to get even more damage for that. Now for your quick item slot. If you have any, you can craft these. Definitely want to throw on the Exalted Fresh or Exalted Flesh. It temporarily boosts physical attack power. Want to throw on some of those. Also for your Wanderer's Physics, you want to make sure you have the Thorny Cracked here. It temporarily boosts successive attack power. So same thing as the Talisman. With successive attacks, you get more damage. The second one is more your preference, but for me, I like to attack and be very aggressive with my playstyle, so I threw on the Stone Barb Cracked here. Temporarily makes stance break easier. So now I'm going to showcase the insane damage potential that you can have. First things first, you want to start off buffing both your weapons with Seppuku. Top yourself off so you can get the boost from the Talisman. Bite the flesh. Drink your physic. Lead in with the jumping attack. Bing bang. Did you see that? Did you see that? Are you seeing it? The insanity that this build is. Let me use somebody a little bit more tanky and really show you guys how broken this build is. This build is really broken, bro. Drink your physic. Fight the flesh. Enough. Look at the fucking damage. Look at the craziness. Alright, let's get it. Let's get close. Look at the insanity. Build is great. I don't even need to have my house. I don't even need to have my fucking Talisman progress. This build is crazy. Now let me show y'all some PvP. What a dirty bitch. Fuck out my face. That's what this build does. Shuts kids down. Disrespectful. Yo, son, this man is a track star. I'm gonna show y'all how good this build is even without any buffs. Check it out. Come on. Good night. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Good night. Oh, you wanna die? No. I got one of those too. You wanna see how mine works? Check it out. You like it? Brand spanking new. Just for you, boy. I didn't even give him the chance. I don't even have to use the boost from the Raptor's Black Feathers. I feel like using my Elden bling. Ooh. I thought it was some millennial though. Cosplay build. Alright, let's get it. He got the rapier. That's cool though. Yeah, keep doing that. That's what I like to see. You're not about to bleed me though. I'm always stacked up for those. He's just waiting for that. Let me just hit him with the little power build. Hit him with the overpowered build, right? Look at that. And he's bleeding again, even in death. Alright guys, that's my video on the most overpowered build in the Elden Ring. I don't think it could get any stronger than this. Maybe there's some little more min-maxing that could go on, but this is pretty much as good as it gets in straight damage wise. And you can still tank some hits too. You already know it's your boy Soo Amaziing, and I'm out of here. Deuces.